Hi everyone, welcome to Laundry Talk. Today I'm going to show you how I'm going to fix these plants up in the sense that we just had a storm, or we are still having a storm outside, and I had these in the balcony, but they started to fall apart. All of the soil pushed to this one side. That side is empty. Let me see if I can show you real quick. So as best I can. And so the poor plants were all falling all around the place, and they're kind of coming up from underneath the soil. I don't want the roots to get all messed up, and I really wouldn't want the plants to get hurt or more hurt than they're already getting. So what I did is I went ahead and I fixed these up, and what I used was some bamboo skewers that I picked up in the Dollar Tree and some rubber bands. I put them in this cute case. I got a different size rubber band, so I'm going to use the rubber bands depending on what size I'm going to need, and I will be showing you how big they are once I start fixing everything up. So the point of this video is to show you how you can save your plants after a storm and how you can put them up standing real nice like this, nice and tall. So we're gonna do this together. So let's go. So before I go ahead and I fix the rest of the plants, I wanted to show you what I did with this plant first. So I put rubber bands here, here, and here. On this one I used a bigger one because the plant required like more reinforcements in two parts, and so for these two I used smaller ones because they weren't bent that much. So again, a more close-up, just a rubber band and a skewer, and look how nice and tall it's standing. However, the other plants are much taller, so we're going to see how we're going to get those just as straight as you see here. Separated them. Okay. And so I'll start with the one on the right side. And I'm not putting in the skewer too roughly because I don't want to mess up the plant. I'm going to use this size to tighten this part over here. Okay, so I'm going to put the first rubber band. I think I might have to put two. Yes, so the first rubber band, I'm going to put it as close to the top of the skewer as I can. I don't want to put it too close to the leaves because then if it shifts at any point, I don't want it to damage it. So there we go. And then I'm going to just wrap it around again and again, and then one more time. If it's still a little loose, then just bring it around and do it again. But I don't want to put it too tight. I think it's good. And there it is. Now it's erect. Awesome. Now we're going to fix this part, and then we'll move it along to this one. So I'm going to zoom in even more for you guys so that you could see up close how I'm going to fix the top and how I'm going to fix this one. Okay, so here's the size I'm going to use. Here, and I'm going to use it for this one. I'll fix the top of the other plant in a moment. I just want to make sure that this is standing tall, because also I could fix this one by connecting it to the one next to it. So let's go ahead and put in our skewer. And now I'm going to take the rubber band. See, I'm going to make sure it's standing tall. And then I'm going to take the rubber band. So I'm going to wrap it around the skewer and the plant. Let me see if I can show you on this side. So right now, this is how it looks. And now I'm just going to put it in, pull it, and tighten it. bring it around. As a matter of fact, all around. Ooh, I don't want to mess up that piece, so I will have to do it like this. 1, 2, and 3, and then let it go. Not too far down so it doesn't mess up the plant right here. Make sure it's tight, but not too tight. There you go. And now look, the tall one is standing in really nice. I just feel it's up to you depending on your plant and how you feel about it. You could either leave it like this. You could put another skewer on the side just for more reinforcement so that it could stay as straight as possible. Or you could move this, the skewer, over and it could be on this side. It's up to you. I'm not going to put another one on the top. I think the plants are fine. For my liking, I think it's great. It's healthy. However, since I'm not going to put something to keep it tall, like to keep it even more straight on top, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to put another skewer. But I'm going to speed things up a little bit so that we can get along to the rest of the plants. Okay, so far we have the left side is all perfect. It looks great versus the right side, which we still have to fix. So what I'm going to do is show you, because the plants keep hiding what I'm doing, like covering what I'm doing. So I'm going to show you the movement that I use for the rubber bands, how I put it on the skewer, and then I'm going to show this on speed mode so that you can all get to see how I do it and what's the end result. But I think it's going great. I don't know about you guys, but it's going wonderful. And if you like what you see, if you're enjoying this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, so let's get going to the next half. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I use the skewer and the rubber band. So this is the size of the rubber band that I've been using, pretty much same size. And I get the ones that are a little loose, not too tight. Some of these are pretty tight and I don't want it to hurt the plant. This is too tight. So I use one that's loose. And so I put the skewer, I put it with the plant, and then what I do is I wrap it around. So it's like this. And then I just tuck this inside. Like that. That's pretty much what I do. And then I take it, instead of leaving it like that, it's gonna come loose. So once it's a little tight on it, then I take it, put it around, and hang it here. Pin it down again and again, and then I let it go. And so basically it'll be like this, because as you know, the plant will be standing up. Here's a skewer, and that's how it's going to end up. So let me go ahead and do the rest of these. This is the end result. Yay, they're all standing tall. I did not have to put anything on the top part to reinforce anything higher than the skewers down here. So some of the leaves had come off. I noticed that they were basically hanging from like a thread, about 3 pieces. This one I left on, but the other 2 came off. But other than that, everything was great. It wasn't because of me. They were not harmed in the process. However, it already had basically come off when I was outdoors. But look how pretty, look how awesome they look. They're so tall. Wow, especially that one back there. They look beautiful. I'm gonna go around so you can get a whole view, a 360 view of this wonderful accomplishment with skewers and rubber bands. So nothing fancy. It doesn't take that long. And now I'm going to show you how it looks from the top. Here you go. And now in detail. So usually I would only use one skewer per plant, so per stem. And in this case, I had to use two. So, well, yes. So there's 1, 2, 3. Let me see if I can get a better angle. So 1, 2, 3 stems, but I had to use 4 skewers. So one of them I needed 2 for. Everything else needs 1, and then you come on this side, and this I needed 1 for each, but then I connected them. Let me see if I can show you. See how it's connected? So each of these stems has 1, but then they got connected. And so 2 for 2. And I know you might ask what these are. The tongue depressor, what is it? Tongue depressors, or however those lollipop popsicle sticks are. These were put there before when the plant was first growing out so that we could know where they were. And also just in case we needed to reinforce them when they were growing up. Growing up like kids. Thank you all for watching as I repair my wonderful potato plants back to their healthy state after this crazy storm that we just had. Hope you liked this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a wonderful day, and don't forget to smile. Bye.